In this video, we're gonna do an unboxing of some books that I got from an Instagram auction. Stay tuned. What's up guys, Justin here, aka No Good Comics, and before I get into this box, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to my video channel if you haven't already. And of course, if you don't mind hitting that little bell at the bottom as well so that you can get alerted on all the videos that I post throughout the week. So like I said, I just got this box. I want to do an unboxing from a buddy of mine that I ran into on Instagram. He goes by the name Rage Theo. I will put that in the description below. Rage Theo, aka Teddy, thank you so much, brother, for sending me this stuff and for hooking me up with a great deal. Like I was saying earlier, this was from an auction that I did, or he was hosting, and I threw a bid in there for this lot of books. And it just worked out. It's a really good deal. I thought it was a killer deal. So yeah, let's open this thing up and see what we got. All right, so started to go through the box, and I remember, from what I recall, this lot was a 5-book lot. It seems that he threw a couple extras in here, unless I'm wrong and I just didn't see them in the auction and I happened to just bid on this anyways. I'm pretty sure these are extra books. So if they are, Teddy, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you throwing some extra goodies in. I'll go through the extra stuff first. This is a Incredible Hulk. Issue number 255, and this is a really cool Al Milgrom cover, and you're gonna see some other Al Milgrom stuff too in this video. I'm a big fan of Al Milgrom, and he's done so much in the industry, man. And I don't have this copy, so this works out. Thank you so much for this. The next one that I have is X-Men 183, which is funny because I was just showing this off in a previous video about a week, 2 weeks ago that I got. And so from another buyer. So got 2 copies of this now. The other one was a newsstand, so I now have a direct edition as well. And this is just some classic Claremont stuff. John Romita Jr. did the cover on this. Just some really cool Juggernaut versus Colossus battle here in a bar. Really cool story. So yeah, you guys know I've been such a big fan of Claremont and reading his stuff lately. So good to have a second copy in the PC. So thank you for the extra books. Want to jump into this stuff now. This is there's a little bit of a theme to this lot, but I'll let you guys kind of see it as I go through. So this is just a really cool Rogue cover. Jim Lee, a newsstand edition here. This is X-Men number 269. So really cool looking cover here. I have not gotten into this portion of the story of X-Men, but you know, eventually I plan on catching up to this. But either way, Jim Lee, certainly one of my favorite artists as well. And definitely don't own this one. So this was cool to be able to have this in the lot. The next book I have here is Uncanny X-Men 171. And this is a pretty key issue because this is when Rogue joins the X-Men. And I believe this is also when Illyana Rasputin's Soul Sword was first appeared. So, and then other than that, just a really cool cover. See them chasing Rogue here, the X-Men team, and this is another one I have not read yet, so curious where this story goes. I will say this is in really nice condition. The spine is just beautiful on here. See if you could get a fairly close look here with the camera. Really nice condition. Yeah, I mean, I believe I have one other copy already, so again, this is another one, good one to have 2 of. And especially as, you know, Rogue starts to hopefully show up in the MCU, I'm hoping that's, you know, gonna happen. So we'll see. The next book is just a classic Andy Kubert cover of Rogue and Gambit, the famous Kiss cover here. And I believe, yeah, this is Andy Kubert and Matthew Ryan. This is in 1993, I think. Again, stories that I've not read, but certainly a classic. And I've seen this copy at my LCS before, and I've considered picking it up several times just to have it. So it worked out that it was part of this lot, and so I don't have to go hunting for it now. And now that I have my own copy, so another good book to have in the PC. All right, these last 2 are a bit bigger books, and this one, as it doesn't necessarily tie into Rogue per se. This one certainly is just a classic book and a key character. So Miss Marvel, issue number 1. This is a beautiful Romita cover. I believe Jerry Conway was on the story writing for this. This is the first time that Carol Danvers becomes Miss Marvel. So I have not read this stuff, and I've heard some great things. I love the artwork throughout the series that I've seen, at least the covers. So certainly something I do plan to dive into at some point. Let me know, guys, if you've read this before. Would love to know your opinion on Miss Marvel. Leave a comment in the comment section below. You know, like I said, I have not gotten into this yet, but definitely on my list to dive into at some point. And a pretty nice copy as well. So again, glad to have that one as well. And then the biggest book in this, to me, the biggest book, and I'm really excited to have this because I've been wanting this in the collection for quite some time, and I know it's only a matter of time before she shows up in the MCU, hopefully, along with other X-Men. You might have guessed it as we've gone through all this other Rogue stuff. It is Avengers Annual number 10. This is an Al Milgrom cover, and this is, of course, the first appearance of Rogue herself. This also is the first appearance of Madeline Pryor as well. Again, another book I have not yet gotten into, but it's certainly something on my list, and I believe this is a Claremont book as well. So yeah, I mean, certainly excited to have this thing, and I feel like I've been seeing a lot of people talk about this thing lately, so I'm glad that I'm able to pick this up in the collection because, you know, kind of like that FOMO, fear of missing out, definitely wanted to have this before anything crazy was released, and that this book would be, you know, something that got out of hand or anything like that. So, you know, there's no major rumors or anything that I'm aware of, but, you know, either way, I've become a fan of Rogue, reading some of the newer stuff as well, and just seeing kind of who she is as you know, her character. So it's cool to have this. Would like to considerably get this graded at some point, either this one or maybe I just bite the bullet and reach for a guaranteed you know, 9.8 of some sort. So we'll see what we do, but either way, super happy to have a copy finally of Avengers Annual 10. And again, this is all from Rage Theo. I came across the Instagram auction of his. I've actually seen Theo for some time, Teddy, for quite some time in terms of you know, just being in other auctions and chiming in the community. So Teddy, your presence in the community is greatly appreciated, and the things that you've been doing as both a collector and a seller, I appreciate. Thank you so much for the books, guys. Make sure you follow Teddy over at on Instagram. I will put the information in the description below, and as always, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys soon. Take care.